Hey guys, it's Get This Here 101, and today I have kind of a two-in-one video for you guys. So as you guys may not know this, but I do have the Zagg Invisible Shield on my iPod Touch. So what I have here is the Zagg Invisible Shield replacement. A lot of you guys know that Zagg Invisible Shield comes with a lifetime warranty. So this is my second time getting a replacement, and I want to show you guys and kind of document this for you guys, showing you guys that Zagg is they stick to their code when they say lifetime warranty, and you will get a free replacement. Now this replacement came in 4 days, very quick. The only thing you have to do with replacements is get your pay for shipping, which is $4.99, I think, $4.99, and yeah, so that's all I have to do. So in this video I'm going to show you guys the replacement shield they gave me, see if it's the same thing as what you buy in the store. And I'm also going to show you guys how to uninstall and install your Zagg Invisible Shield. Now you see I have my Zagg on my back of my iPod, and it's been pretty scratched up. I've had this shield for about 8 months on my iPod, and it's been very good to me. The thing is, it got a little bit dirty, and you can see here that it's kind of peeling off already. Not sure if you can see that, but yeah, on the corners it's peeling off, so I ordered a new one, and so here it is. So let's open this right now and show you guys what you get inside. Got my scissors right here. Opens just like that, and let's see what we get. Okay, so with the shield, we have this shield right here, and what's this? We have an invoice. So you can see that I ordered a replacement shield, iPod Touch full body, and yeah, so we'll put that aside and show you what's inside the rest of this package. So paying for it, you get this, a brand new invisible shield, very nice. I got the maximum protection, you can see from the back and from the front. If we open it just like here, here we got some scissors. Let's cut this tape off. Okay, so the cover comes off just like this. Pretty simple, pretty the same thing from what you get in the store. Opens just like this, and inside what do we get? We get our regular packaging. So we get our squeegee right here, and I guess the paper here is the instructions on how to install it. Yep, installation instructions, and you also get the spray solution. And on the other pocket right here, nothing else in here. On the other pocket, we have the shield itself. And let's open this thing up. So take the scissors. So everything seems to be the same as what it was before. This is my second time getting a replacement shield, so I know how this works already, but I just want to show you guys that Zagg really does have lifetime warranty, and they'll send you a shield anytime you need a new one. So you get 2 new shields, you can see right here. And so thank you guys for watching. If this video helped you so far, please give it a like. And comment below if you have any questions on how you want to get your replacement. So let's get on to the deinstallation of my Zagg Invisible Shield on my back of my iPod Touch. So we'll be right back. And we are back. So we are here with the deinstallation of the Zagg Shield, and I'll show you guys the before and after. So right now what we have is here the before. You can see that they're kind of dirty. It is dirty actually. You can see it's very dirty right here. If my camera will only focus. There you go. Yeah, very dirty, and it's coming off already. So what you're going to do is, first off, you're going to need is just some cloth on the bottom. So what I have here is just paper towel so I don't get my iPod dirty or scratched. And we will take it off. So right now it is very dirty, and yeah, let's start it. So where are you going to start? I tend to start at the corners, so you can see my corners are peeling off already. What I do is I kind of rile them up, and when I can get a good grip on it, I will peel it off. So that's just how you uninstall it, and yeah, that's it. So we'll get back when we're uninstalling it. Sorry guys, before we get to the uninstallation, you can see I've already done this. What you want to do is turn off your iPod Touch This is very important. You don't want to get anything damaged. So what we'll do right now is turn it off. Right now I have it on. And let's slide it up. Okay, so now you can start uninstalling it. Okay, so the shield came off pretty easy. You can see right here what I have as the shield, and it actually has some yellow discoloration. Now a lot of people have been wondering this, and that is, when you uninstall these shields, does it leave any sort of residue on your iPod Touch? And that is no. I put this shield the minute I got it from the Apple Store, so my iPod Touch practically looks brand new except for a few scuffs I had when taking it out of the case itself. And you can see there's very slight residue on it, but that will be easily washed. You can see right here a little residue, but the most residue you could find was the dirty spots where the shield did not cover. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, there are a few dirty spots, like right there it didn't cover it, the shield didn't cover, so it kind of got dirty, and that's where you're going to have to go and clean it up a bit. Other than that, it looks pretty nice. My shield protected it very good for 8 months. It is no scratches at all. Only the ones that I've got when I was taking it out of the Apple packaging. And so here we have the shield itself. And you can see it has a little discoloration, got a little dirty, and that's why I needed to replace it. So once the shield's off, you're going to want to send this over to Zagg Invisible Shield so you don't get they don't fine you for the full price, because what they want is they want you to send back your old Invisible Shield, and that's what I'm going to do right now in this envelope right here. Here I'm sending it to Zagg Invisible Shield, and so what we'll do now is just put it in the envelope, and it's ready for them to send. So put that right there, and voila. So I just got to send this over to them, and all I had to do was pay for shipping, which was $4.99, and the postage to send it to them, which is like 35 cents. So put that away, and so that's how you install your Zagg Invisible Shield. So stay tuned for how you want to install it, which is right here. Alright, so if you stayed this long in the video, congrats. I didn't think you would stay that long, but you probably stayed this long because you want to know how to install it. So before installing it, what you need is a paper towel or something soft below your iPod Touch so it doesn't get scratched. Maybe a few polyester or wiping cloths to wipe it down. And when installing it, you can see that you get a spray. So this is a wet installation. You might need some, again, paper towel and maybe some tissues. And we have our shield here itself. Okay, right there. So getting started, what you want to do first is take your wipe cloth and you want to wipe it down and get rid of any marks that the shield did not cover, and also kind of clean it up before you put a new shield on it. What you could do is also kind of dampen your tissue paper, which I'm not going to do right now, but you can kind of dampen it and wipe it down if you need to. And also some of the residue that stayed on it. Not a lot, but there were some. So we'll get back to it when I'm finished cleaning this off. Okay, so once you've cleaned your iDevice to the extent where you think it looks good enough, what you're going to do first is take the instruction booklets that Invisible Shield gives you. Very important you read these installation instructions before you do anything else, because I might miss something or you might miss something, and you always have this by your side. So if we open it just like this, we can see that there are steps right there and also in writing. Now the first step is to wash your hands. So I've already done that, but make sure you wash your hands because you don't want to get this device dirty again. Whoop, I got some dust in it. Alright, so what you're going to do first is take your shield and spray it on your hands a few times. I feel shake it I guess, and spray about 1 to 2 times on your palm. So you want to do this away from your device. I will do that right now. 1, 2, and 1, 2, maybe 3. Depends what you think. I feel 1 to 3 sprays is good enough. My device is kind of wet. Shouldn't have had that happen. And you want to take your Invisible Shield. So what I have here, I'm going to install the back, and you want to peel it off nice and gentle. You do not want to stretch it, although it will stretch back. And you don't want to get a lot of fingerprints on this, so you want to hold it on the corners. So I've taken it off right here. And next off, you want to spray the shield on the sticky side. So we will do that right now. You want to get this pretty wet. So I feel maybe 4. And okay. So once you sprayed the shield itself, you can hold it by the corners. And this is always good to have your towel below you, so when it drips down, your towel absorbs it. You can see right here. Now, the way I install my shields, or invisible shield, is I want to line up the camera hole with the camera first. Mainly because that's where it's more important. I don't really care if it goes over my power button or my volume rockers, because I can always push those. But with my camera, I always have to see through it, or my device does. So let me zoom in right here. Right like that. And so, let's do this. Have my device right here. You want to take off any excess solution that's dripping from here. And line it up. So you want to line up the camera hole, and as well as with the microphone hole. Hold up, I'm going to spray this a few times. Let me take you guys out here. Sorry for the bad videoing. Is that a word? You also want to spray your device maybe from like a distance away, maybe 1 foot away, once or twice. And oh, before you do anything else, you also want to turn off the device. So I'm going to get this pretty damp. It's alright if it gets pretty damp, just make sure it doesn't get into the ports right here. So let me zoom in for you guys right now. I have the camera right there, and I will install this. First off, with the camera hole. You want to get this pretty accurate, and I think I just did. Alright, hope this works out well. Okay, so once you've kind of laid it onto the whole iPod itself, you want to take the squeegee and squeegee out any solution that's in here, any bubbles that are in here. I have my tissue right here. Let me get a new one. I have a tissue right here, and you want to kind of put the tissue where you're going to squeegee it so it doesn't go anywhere else. So you want to squeegee the bubbles out of here. Let me cover the ports right here. You have to be very patient with this. You do not want to do anything and damage your device with water damage. So, and just squeegee it out. Another thing to mention, you want to you want to stay away as far as possible from these ports, and so what you can do is just squeegee most of it out onto the sides where there aren't any ports that will get damaged. So that's what I'm doing right now. And there you go. So I got all of the air bubbles, if not all, most of them. There's no worries if there are any like small air bubbles that it's super hard for you to get out. They'll eventually come out when it dries. But once you've taken out all the air bubbles and all the air bubbles, you can see on the sides I haven't clamped them down. You don't want to do that unless you're really satisfied with all the air bubbles that are in between your shield and the device. So I've already done all that. I've taken out all the air bubbles, and what I can do now is clamp down the sides of the device and the shield. So you want to clamp down the shield onto the device so that everything is sealed, just like so. And if it doesn't stick, what you can do is maybe take a little bit of your solution right here, spray it on your fingertip, and kind of help it get into the shield, between the shield and the device, and it will stick. So if it doesn't stick on the corners, like on the corners, they don't really form that well onto the device, but over time they will. You can actually pick up your device and kind of push it together. Push the shield onto the device, take your paper tissue, and kind of wipe off the solution that came out of it. So you can see here the shield isn't exactly doing what it's supposed to do, meaning it's not going onto it correctly. So I'm going to take some solution and kind of put it into there. So let's do that right now. Just spray it onto your fingertips just a little. So I have a little on my fingertip. You guys can't see that, but yeah. Put it on the shield itself, and yeah, it'll stick just like that. And you can kind of help it like this. And voila, it's finished. So if you guys have any problems with the corners, like it's not sticking even after you put the solution, what I tend to do is I kind of hold it in place for maybe a few seconds, give or take maybe 20 seconds or 30 seconds, half a minute, and it will kind of stay there. So I'm kind of holding down my corners right now, and yeah. So after you've done that, hold down your corners and it stays there. You can see that it's staying. What you can do now is you want to leave your iPod like this overnight. You do not want to be moving it around. You also don't want to be using it. And you do not want to turn it on until the next day where it has dried up and everything's good. And you can see I have a little bubbles right here. You can see right here. Let me show you guys. Oh man, my camera's not focusing. But yeah, you get my point. I have like a bubble here, a bubble there, a few bubbles, but when it dries up tomorrow, it will go out through time. So no worries if you have a few. And if you are very worried that you have bubbles there, what you can do is kind of push them around to a place where it's not very noticeable. So maybe a place like the corner, the sides right here, not the middle. And so, yeah, that's how you install your invisible shield. Thank you guys for watching this Get This Here 101. If this video helped you a great whole lot, please give it a thumbs up. And as always, please subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me so much. You guys don't know. You probably do know because you have a YouTube account, but hey, please subscribe. And thank you guys for watching this Get This Here 101 on how to install your invisible shield and showing you guys the replacement. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys later.